guys, in this next series of videos we're going to be learning the context of 18th and 19th century poetry. We're going to look at an overview of poetry in this era, then we're going to look at examples of some of the common poetic forms in this time, and look at how we might incorporate context into an exam style question, and look at an example of a paragraph of poetry analysis that does this.
So firstly, let's take a look at the 18th century. The late 17th to early 18th century saw the rise of the Romantic era, where poets turned away from industrialisation. Poets wanted to write more about nature, and we'll talk more about the Romantics later on in this video. In the 18th century, the British Empire was slowly expanding, which caused people to talk about travel a lot more. Steam engines were being invented at this time, which meant that people were very concerned with technology. The French Revolution happened in 1789 to 1799, so towards the end of the 18th century, but still a very important historical event that really greatly influenced the literature of the time. Also in this era, America became independent and George Washington became the first American president in 1789. This is very important as it highlights the idea of colonialisation and also the idea of tension. America no longer wanted to be associated with Great Britain. The 18th century is often referred to as the Age of Enlightenment. This basically means that the literature of the time explored things like social upheaval, political satire, geographical exploration, and human nature. Because of the advances in technology and globalisation and expansion of the British Empire, the idea was that people were being more enlightened and more advances for humanity and the country were being made, hence the term the Age of Enlightenment. The Enlightenment era was seen as a precursor to the even bigger, huge industrial revolution of the late 18th, early 19th century, and which is a precursor for the huge urbanisation of the Victorian era. And we're now going to talk a little bit about the 19th century. In the 19th century, the British Empire got even larger as the Spanish and Napoleonic empires collapsed. The era was all about empire and...
Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you're looking for an amazing A-level English literature resource, join me today in my series of engaging bite-sized video tutorials. Together, we will concisely cover all the important concepts required by your exam board specification, as well as practically apply what we have learnt through exam-style questions, focusing on how best to structure your answers in order to maximise marks. See you soon, and together let's make A-level English literature a walk in the park.